In October of 2006, Nikki Katsouras perished in a car crash at age 18 in Lake Forest, California. Katsouras had been driving her father's Porsche before losing control of the vehicle and colliding with a toll booth. The result of the crash was gruesome enough that Katsouras' parents were not asked to confirm her identity, but photographs of the scene were still taken, according to protocol. California Highway Patrol officers Aaron Reich and Thomas O'Donnell later admitted to leaking said photographs onto the internet by emailing them to friends. Despite the family's best efforts to remove them, photographs of the horrific Katsouras crash scene remain relatively easy to find on the internet to this day.
Yeah, I'm not Googling that.
I'm not.
I don't need to see a young person with their head blown off.
Yeah, sure, head was detached. I'm grossed out that they would send it to their friends. Can you imagine them thinking that that's okay? Ugh,
I mean, it's probably just they're like all like police officers who have seen some stuff and they're just like, haha, just part of the job, right, boys?
But still, that's so horrific.
Yeah.
Oh man, and like even though it was blurred, you could still see.
You could make it out, yeah.
You've heard of Jack the Ripper, but have you heard of the Rostov Ripper? If you haven't, don't Google him. The Rostov Ripper, also known as the Butcher of Rostov or the Red Ripper, was an active Soviet serial killer from 1978 to 1990. Yep, that's a 12-year spree for which the evil individual, Andrei Romanovich Chikatilo, eventually confessed to taking the lives of 52 people during this period.
Again, like anything that he narrates, I can't fully take seriously. Like when he was saying the guy's name, it didn't sound right. Chikatilo.
I know.
Oh, chills. Yeah, that's like. Chills. Oh, you got chills. You were handed some chills by chills.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I mean, he's doing his job then. This kind of stuff, like any serial killer stuff, like it's always like I'm torn. Like, do I want to Google it and learn more, and then like risk like seeing all of like the people that died and like potentially like crime scenes?
See, I've been there. I've done it.
You've been at a crime scene after a serial killer was there?
No. But I definitely Googled stuff for like most amazing top 10.
Oh yeah.
And I've definitely seen photos I shouldn't have seen from crime scenes, and now I just feel like I'm numb to it all.
Until you actually show up at one.
Until I actually show up and I'm like, ah!
Like you go and you see an apartment and you actually just like there's like a corpse there.
And then they'd be like, get this DNA away.
That's exactly what they would say. They would call it DNA.
Get it out of there! Get the DNA away!
Get that DNA out of here! We don't want to see it!
No.
A body farm is a research facility where decomposition can be studied in a variety of settings.
That's a thing?
The aim is to get a better understanding of the decomposition process, permitting the development of techniques for extracting information
it's just blurred,
from human remains. Nicknamed the Body Farm, the research laboratory in Knoxville provides a unique opportunity for CSI teams to replicate murder scenes in the most realistic setting possible.
I mean, I guess you'd need to do that to get good at your job.
True, but that's hella creepy, especially with the name Body Farm.
Sounds like they're like creating human bodies, like just like replicating cadavers.
Mutating them together.
Making it out of like Beyond Meat, you know, like sewing together like soy bodies.
Stuffing them.
Yummy.
No.
Because farm like implies like you're growing it to eat, correct?
Yeah.
Not great. Not a great way to go by.
Cultivating. Oh no, I don't even want to finish that sentence.
Just imagine like knowing, like, you know, like you gave up your body to science, like fantastic. But then like somehow, you know, you're in the afterlife, you're looking down, you're like, great, I'm a body farm body. All these CSI trainees gonna be poking me with sticks, leaving me out in the woods. Great.
Also, you see the cages that they're in, like chickens? That's what creeped me out. How they have a cage over them as if they're gonna just get up and move.
Well, it's like you would think that it was to keep things out, but I like that idea better, that it's gonna wake up and try to go away. Hello everybody and welcome back to Top 10 Central Dark, your place for all things horror. I'm one of your hosts, Keegan Hughes.
And I'm your other host, Lindsay Ivan. And today we will be reacting to scary things you should never Google.
Never.
Never, so don't Google it.
Bing it.
Yeah, just don't.
Use DuckDuckGo. Make sure your safe search is on.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Just a man with a monocle comes to your door. It's like, you Googled this, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking you to the mansion. It's a dangerous Google search.
Jiggers are small sand fleas that are found in sub-Saharan climates. and are most prominent during the dry season. The jiggers are parasitic burrowers and are also known as chigo fleas. The parasite lives in soil and sand, but feeds on warm-blooded hosts like animals and humans. In humans, the parasites may burrow in the hands or feet.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say heads.
Ooh, I bet you there's been some found in heads too, though. If you're going to hands and feet, like there's not that much more flesh than you'd find like in a head. Maybe like the back and like the neck.
No, I'm literally like itchy thinking about it.
Parasites are nasty. Although we did get the benefit of the blurred images.
Yeah, so we didn't actually, you know.
Because I think I've totally seen one burrow into somebody like while researching for other insect-related videos.
I've seen insect removals where they just remove the whole, and it's like, it's like huge. No thanks.
And then they eat it right away to get back at it as revenge. You take it out of your skin. You said you try to eat me. I eat you. Boom.
Gross.
Gotta make sure you crunch down real hard though, or else they'll burrow into your belly.
Oh, can you imagine they like lay eggs in your intestines? No.
I don't want to imagine that. Fast food is convenient, cheap, and arguably tasty, but from time to time, consumers get a lot more than they bargained for. And we're not talking about extra curly fries. From weird animal parts to syringes.
They found that in hamburgers.
I mean, wouldn't fast food be like largely weird animal parts just ground up really tiny to start with?
It is. There was something that I read which is like in like one hamburger you're getting like 50 cows.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just like it's like a weird amalgamation.
And you just like mash, yeah. So it doesn't surprise me. Their product control is probably like 0 because they're like, just get it, just, come on.
Fast food, guys. It's fast all the way down the chain.
No.
Although a syringe, I feel is hard to miss. You know, like if you're making a hamburger at your local A&W, I don't know how the person behind the counter is going to miss the syringe unless it's like a really tiny one.
I don't
like
know.
razor blades is one thing, like in Halloween candy, but a syringe in a hamburger?
Yeah, those are pretty big.
Like,
unless they just mean like the tip of the needle, but still it's
could
so
be
dangerous.
Yeah.
And disgusting.
Either way, if you really want to know, this is a disease seen in children whose skin looks like plates of white skin separated by deep cracks. It's particularly sad because it affects newborns who are vulnerable to infection and they require constant care to protect their skin.
Oh, I've heard about this, and they need like a lot of lotion or else like their skin will literally crack open and bleed.
That is a lot of work to just be alive. Yeah, and they don't know what's going on. They just think that's what life is. They come out crying and then they don't stop crying because their skin just shatters.
It must burn. Like, I get a little chapped lip and I'm like, oh man, oh.
Then that chapped lip, but your whole body.
Your whole body.
Like waking up with like a split lip after you're like snoring all night, and then but just take that and just
everywhere.
All of you.
Another unsolved case that will keep you up at night. This one occurred in Keddie, California in 1981. 4 lives were taken in cabin 28 of the Keddie Resort. A mother, her son, her daughter, and a friend. The daughter was not found at the scene, but was recovered 3 years later in Camp 18 in 1984. One of the other daughters discovered the scene after returning to the cabin from a sleepover.
Just the whole family wiped just like that.
That's crazy. Did they say it was an unsolved mystery? So they don't know.
I actually don't know if he said it was unsolved. Maybe we have to Google it. Maybe that's the caveat.
Now I want to try and figure this out. I'm Nancy Drew over here. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry.
Keddie 28. And they said something about cabin 18. So like, did she like somebody else at the Keddie cabins was the killer and was never caught?
Maybe.
That's crazy.
Probably the concierge.
The concierge of the Keddie cabin killers was never caught.
Keddie cabin killer.
Keddie cabin killer.
Never caught.
Concierge.
3 times fast. Keddie cabin killer.
Just it sounds like you're gonna start to do like a Busta Rhymes rap. It's just garbage. Inside trash can. Don't Google inside trash can. You will see gross garbage, stinky banana peels, rotten meats, empty cola bottles. Don't Google it. It's bad. You're gonna get people's half-eaten hamburgers, maybe a rat, a stinky rat, syringes, raccoons.
You never know.
You might get like, you know, when you eat an apple and it's just the core, you could see that and you know that's not tasty. Nope. Man. What else could you find inside a trash can? You might never know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ew. 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 go see a dentist.
Yeah.
Ew!
It's larva.
Ew, it's bugs. That's what I was gonna say. It looks a little puffy. Like,
I thought it was just raw.
I was gonna say, like, I literally wanted to like squeeze it because it looked puffy.
Ooh, no, why would you want to squeeze that?
Because it looks like there's something
Oh.
on its gums. It would just.
No.
What is it? If you're searching for pictures of moth larvae, be careful not to accidentally type the word mouth.
Mouth.
Because then you'll get these images of mouth larvae. Stop it! Stop it! I don't even, there's no sound and I'm whipping these off.
What kind of spider is that? No, it's an image for sure.
I'm just gonna.
Is that a huntsman? Is that a black widow? What is it? Oh, it is a huntsman.
It's a huntsman.
Yeah,
Spider.
those are from Australia, eh?
Of course it is, right?
Terrifying. Put some shrimps on the barbie and hope you don't get bit.
Oh my god. What if you just start roasting and then you start roasting that?
Right? Like you get your hand on the spatula on the grill and then spider just like
Yeah.
jumps off your shoulder onto your hand. What do you
I feel
do?
like it would start screeching like in Harry Potter, you know, when he was torturing it. It's like, "Eek!" That's what it would do.
I mean, you could throw it on the grill and try to eat it.
Stop showing the pictures.
It'd be crunchy. It'd be hairy. It'd be so hairy. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Make sure you stick around for some bloopers.
Woo! All right, guys. I'll see you when I see you.
So hold on, what is this one again?
What is this?
Things you should never Google.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just this guy's face.
I know.
Just bald man face. Do not Google.
I hope there's like backstories.
There's gotta be backstories.
Oh my
Without
God.
backstories, it's game over.
When I was younger, there was a whole thing and it's like, do you know what blue waffle is?
Oh yes.
That was like the one
Don't
thing.
Google it.
They're like, don't Google it.
You don't want to Google
Google
that.
it. Anyway, I was like, oh my god, I love Eggo waffles.
And blue is like a great color. Is it like blue raspberry? No.
Did you say
You wanna do it?
22?
He said intro.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, I don't have 22 in me today. Okay, Keeks, that's you.
Is that me?
Yeah.
I gotta do it? All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to...
Nope. Nice.
Nice.
Nope. Stay there. And I'm your other host, Lindsay Ivan. And today we will be talking. Sorry, I saw you.
Do it again.
Should I go from and I'm your other host?
Yeah.
Okay, keep the pose. Little smurf. Okay.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want to have in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus.